So the real difference between children and adults can be summed up with the simple phrase, do you want to see a slideshow? If you're a kid, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna go down my butt, and then I'll go down Superman, and then I'll walk down while someone's climbing up, and then we'll get Matchbox cars, and we'll race them down the thing. Or a slip and slide. What about a slip and slide? Slides are endless sources of enjoyment for kids. And then we turn into adults. You want to see a slideshow? No, God, please. This could have been an email. I could have my life back. You better have coffee. The one thing that slideshows have made us all really good at is stealthily looking at our cell phones. So you go into a meeting sometimes and you just feel like, what did I do to deserve this? I didn't even get a last meal. What are my last words going to be? Please don't make me sit through another one of these PowerPoint presentations. So what I'd like to do, since I've sat through so many of them, is share a few tips that I've learned on how to make PowerPoint better. Now, we all say PowerPoint's the reason presentations suck, and that's bullshit, because we've all misused technology. It's not PowerPoint's fault, you suck, okay? PowerPoint is just the tool, and so are you if you do some of these things. So the first rule is to save your bullets. Really, no one wants to see your bullet points. PowerPoint was invented as a way to outline our ideas, and what we do is we end up taking our outline and we put it on screen. And so then we end up with these slides of bullets which are meant to spur us on to the next point, instead of taking these points and turning them into meaningful slides that people will pay attention to and people will really get excited about. And you can be doing a great presentation, you just feel like no one's even listening to you, and it's very struggling. The biggest crime when you put on a PowerPoint slide is then you read the slides to people. This is not story time. No one wants to be read to, especially not this book, okay? You should know what you're talking about. As a presenter, you are there as the presentation device, okay? So use this guide. 6 words per slide. That's it. 6 words. If you can't get your idea out in 6 words, you need to hone it down. Maybe break that idea into 2 slides. The best way to look at your slides is not that they are there as a speaker note to remind you. They are there to emphasize what you're saying. You take 6 bullet points and now you turn those into 6 slides. You can only have 1 idea per slide. The image should be kind of emphasizing what you have to say. That's what the slide is there for. Now, it can be very hard to find the photos you want to put your presentation together. People are intimidated by photos, but there are a lot of resources out there. You can always take your own. We all are carrying around this wonderful tool called the cell phone. When you're not checking the time in a meeting, you can use it to take pictures with. Now, your slide should emphasize what you're saying. Think of your slide visuals as Flava Flav, okay? No one wants to hear Flava Flav the whole time. They want to see Chuck D. So you are Chuck D. Your visuals are Flavor Flav, okay? Or think Michael Scott, maybe, if you're too white for that. That's what she said. That's what your slide's supposed to say. That's what she said. Now, the other big sin we make as presenters is we say, well, you can't see, but what this slide shows, you just said we can't see, so this slide isn't showing us shit, okay? Quit putting up eye charts. You're like a bad ophthalmologist, all right? Also, there's a little button on PowerPoint that says, would you like to add clip art? Fuck no! Okay? Do you want the little stick figure? It's like, or a cat. Put the cat in. Everyone likes cats. Rule the internet. You can solve most of your problems with the cat, okay? Now, you don't even have to pay a lot of money for slides anymore. You can go to Google, type in free stock photo, make sure your child safe filter is on, and you'll get a list of all kinds of sites where you can download images for free. Another big mistake we make when putting our slides together is you've never met a font you didn't love, okay? Quit being a font whore, all right? 2 per presentation. 3 if you're feeling randy, if you're polyfonterous, okay? But not every, oh gosh, you just see headlines all over. And then they cram everything they know about a topic onto one slide. And so then we're like squinting again. All right? Nothing smaller than a 44-point font, really. And I think that's a really good rule of thumb, because you don't want to put a word on a slide if people can't read it. That would be kind of stupid, okay? You don't want to just put funny jokes in the footer where the people in the back of the theater have no reason why the people in the front of the theater are laughing, okay? The other thing is, you are not Pixar. Turn off the animation settings, okay? We don't need to see your bullet flying in. This isn't a Clint Eastwood movie, all right? No animations. None. Zero. Okay? But on the other hand, you are Pixar. I mean, really, the point of your presentation is to tell a story. And now they say that humans have an 8-second attention span, which is 1 second shorter than a goldfish. It has a 9-second attention span. So the whole audience has squirrel's disease. Squirrel! So if you don't have good presentations and keep it moving, people are going to check that when you're sitting in a presentation. You click your phone to see what the time is, and then you wait like 10 minutes, it seems like, and you click it again. It's still the exact same time. But you don't want to confuse people. So often we get on the mic and we use all this jargon to make us sound very intelligent. And wow, this guy really must know what he's saying. He's using a lot of big words. That's bullshit. Your job as a presenter is to make the audience feel smarter. A great presentation is a killer idea, arresting visuals, and passion. You are a passion transference device. If you're not excited about your idea, there's no way anyone else will be. Get out there and fight the PowerPoint.
Charlie Wollborg.